We were gonna watch regular show yesterday, but I wasn't feeling good. If I'm unable to go live, that's probably because I'm busy or because I'm not feeling the best. I couldn't get started on the alternative ending to regular show the movie, unfortunately. I have it planned out. I'm gonna do it later, but right now I'm kind of doing a little something, like a future idea I'm gonna do. Something like a heat wave that comes to Legion and everybody's trying to escape the heat. Kind of like what happened in Mordecai and the Rigby's. Well, Return of Mordecai and the Rigby's in Season 5. I know it's not one of my favorite episodes, but I could work with it just fine, I guess. I'm not making any promises, but I don't know if it's going to be good. You might hear PG complaining. Here's a little something I'm kind of doing for regular life. Oh, God. Well, it's worse than I thought. He just can't stop it, can he? Now, I think it might be clear that I'm going to use the original Regular Life logo, as it doesn't show it just yet. It's just like them at some kind of inflatable swimming pool, trying to escape the heat or something. You got Chad right there, and then there's Jeremy. I'm not done with it yet. I'm still kind of working on it. What? What kind of pizza? What flavor? Dad! Dad! Why doesn't he answer? He was just here a couple minutes ago. Fine. How am I going to make the sweat look? Not to mention when I used sweat before, it looks more like tears. It's like an aqua-ish blue, like teal. That was used for the cover for ICR Ostrich. I'm going to use the original Regular Life logo instead of the alternative one that's got half the regular show logo in there. Just seeing that inflatable swimming pool just gave me an idea. Like, I have so many ideas. In that swimming pool, I knew immediately, yes, I gotta have one of my characters in there. Why not, maybe not one, but two, just to be sure. Oh, God. It's weird. What? Daddy just got back from the store, and now B's like acting up. I was hesitant on wanting to live stream, but I guess it's for the best. I guess we can do this. I swear, that boy is going to be playing some Tekken later on. If he doesn't shut up, he's going to play Crash Team Racing! Oh my goodness sake. Shut up!
Already afternoon.
Oh my God, I'm about to lose it. He's breaking my concentration. Your mud dragon is ready to be nestled in a hatchery. Mud dragon? Who breeded that dragon? Who did? I breeded a mud dragon. Do I have a mud dragon? Oh, so it was you. Cake and Fanta make a mud dragon. Part water, part earth. Okay. Is it 46%? No, now it's 45%. Sorry, the Steven with the garnet eyes. I just thought that'd be hilarious. And plus, there's Ziggy from California King, referencing David Bowie from Labyrinth. Nick told me it's actually pronounced Labyrinth, but you know how it's hard for me to pronounce names. I can't even say friggin' Rayquaza. I know it's Rayquaza, but I say Rayquaza. And then you got a Princess Mononoke gif, which I might use as the hug for that regular show, the movie alternative ending, because it looks more powerful. Now there's people following me on fanfiction. Okay, I know this isn't regular show related, but I just thought this was a hilarious image that I found. It's just Blue brushing his whatever, and then there's that bird right there. Could you imagine brushing your teeth in the morning and you see that random bird like staring at you? It's hilarious, yet it's weird at the same time. Anyways, let me just get back to that. I may have not been a huge fan of Mordecai and the Rigby's. Ah! Oh no! She's back! She's back! No! Sir Liquick! German Empire! She's back! This cannot be happening! As if I haven't been going through enough already. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, German Empire Ball's not gonna like this. How many sweats do I have to do to make it look like it's a hot day or something? Well, at least it looks better than 2018, let me tell you that. I might have to redo that whole ICR ostrich cover thing when Jeremy's like in bed with that cloth on his forehead and Chad just watching him, worried about his best friend. Yeah, that's actually a thing. He's actually kind and caring. You know, like his being the best friend and everything. Maybe like 2018, but just seriously. I need to go find that on, never mind, I'll just go find it on DeviantArt. Get rid of that. Sorry, it's just that design just looks really good of Jeremy. I had to like favorite it. Let's see, ICR, ICR, ICR. Leave me alone! Okay, so there it is. Come on, ICR, ICR, ICR. ICR, where is it? Come on. Huh. Where's the cover at? Oh, maybe it's at the bottom. Where's it? There it is. There it is. There it is right there. That was the feverish Jeremy in the bed. Right with Chad, and then there's his brother Jericho watching, and Devin's right there. Pretty soon I might find the real one on DeviantArt mobile and just take a screenshot of that instead of just a photo. I don't like how the sweats look. They look more like tears. His fever just... He got that all from hearing a story about whales being harpooned. It's weird, but yet... How do I have one like? Who was watching? I couldn't get Devin, I'm sorry, just... I could only get Jeremy, Chad, and Jericho. At least I got the brother in there, who looks very concerned. His role in regular life is way different than in Jeremy in the movie. He's like a completely different character now. He and Jeremy are on good terms now. It's just weird that I went from this, from 2018, to this currently. That looks more like sweat than actual tears. Do they even do sweat anyways? I think it's like a light bluish color. I think it's light blue. Kirby over yonder is live while I'm live right now. My God, when will this stop? I might have to be very extremely careful with this.
I'm not gonna get my hopes up or anything yet until I know for sure.
Frost Pro Zone is breaking my concentration now. Her alts are subscribing and everything. Oh my god, leave me alone! Oh my god, Sir Lickwick, where are you? I didn't do anything! Oh. My brother said I did something. I didn't do nothing! I'm aware the animation studios are shutting down and people have to go work from home, the studios and stuff. She has a second channel, right? Yes! Look at this! At least she has a few subs. Yeah, I tried telling you. We said it at the same time. Oops. I wasn't timing it. I just said, like... This is probably very, very questionable. It's gonna be like a hot day at Legion, and the characters are like... They're gonna be like... hit by heat stroke or something. They have to try to get cold and stuff. That's what it looks like so far. I need to be careful and make sure nothing happens. Well, it's not done yet. There's still more to add. I gotta add the logo. I gotta color in Chad's mouth. There we go. It's just an inflatable swimming pool. They need to stay warm. Where did the water come from? From Shelby's mouth. Remember, she's a water dragon. I don't think her water's enough. Frost exposed herself. Yeah, she exposed herself, all right. LOL. Springtime dragon. I can't even get this darn thing. I've been breeding it for like a long time I couldn't even get the Gem Dragon either. It's like Dragon Mania is messing with my mind. You ever had a summer where it was like really hot? I'm pretty sure they do have like air conditioners at Legend, but due to like summer heat, like it'll be way too hard to like work in that heat. You have to like relax, lay low or something. You know, it kind of gets hot when you're like at amusement parks, like with roller coasters and stuff, and it's really hot during the day. That's like the worst thing that could actually happen. I remember one time I was at Boardwalk with my Auntie Kelly. It was like really hot, and we had to like take a ride back. Frost made a video on me. She did? Uh-oh. She's messing with us. I'm just stretching right now. Almost all of those comments are her alts. My head hurts. It's sort of funny. Well, I guess so. I think I made the water color a little bit too blue. Let me try this color. Oh, great. Now it looks more like a mini swimming pool or something. It looks like a swimming pool. I made it look like a freaking swimming pool. No, Chad and Jeremy are in a kiddie pool now. No wonder they're so hot. They're in a kiddie pool. Oh, oh gosh. I wouldn't say jacuzzi because they're more like a square shape. This one's circle shape or oval shaped. I've been to kiddie pools. And even if I can't really like stay in the big pool because I need to literally keep my head up while I'm swimming. And sometimes I like swish back and forth like I'm a seal. I haven't like went to a pool for like a long time. The only thing I can think about is hotels that have it, and when I was in the Philippines. Those are like the only times I like went out for a swim. No, going to the beach and stuff. I mean, we can't, not with this coronavirus going on. We literally have to stay cooped up like we're birds indoors or like animals. We can only go out just to get something to eat or just get essentials and stuff. Like if I run out of paper or something, I need to go get paper. Or if I want to get back to my old habit, get more colored pencils. So, wait a minute. If that's like a kiddie pool, then Ione needs to find a way in there. I have to find a way to squeeze her in there and make sure there's like room. It's a summer idea, basically. This is exactly what I have planned. Something for during the summer before they start the colliery class, you know, the birds going through coals and seeing if they can, like, get them with their beaks instead of their hands. And avoid getting beak burn and all that stuff. You know, Guardians of Ga'Hoole. He isn't colliery besides weather interpretation, and so is Claire. But I have to focus on the other characters. And I still gotta do that regular show alternative ending thing. So I have it planned out where Ross is already defeated, and then Rigby tries to tell Mordecai that he's sorry, but Mordecai doesn't want to forgive him, and yet he tries to help him, like, get the plutonium and, like, throw it inside, but yet Rigby gets weak from lifting it, and even though Mordecai says, even though you helped me, you still I'm not gonna accept your apology, yet Rigby's, like, weakened by this, and, like, he collapses, but even though he's still mad, Mordecai just pick him up and take him back to the ship, where they have, like, a talking to alone, while everybody else is, like, on the ship. I think Skips is, like, piloting it for now. That's what I have planned out. It's gonna be hard, you know, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be worth it. In one of her live streams, she switched accounts and showed her alts. I got it saved, so if she deletes it. Okay. So that's the general gist of what I got so far for the alternative ending to regular show, the movie. It's gonna be hard, though. No, Jeremy's not gonna be in it, so you don't have to worry. You're not gonna see Jeremy in there. I have to focus on, like, on Mordecai and Rigby. I mean, I could do stuff without Jeremy in it, but just know I gotta get back to it, like, when I want to get back to writing episodes of Regular Life. Even if I don't do Regular Life, I'm still gonna, like, write episodes regardless. Nothing's gonna change that. My head hurts from BG complaining to Frost, like, coming back and all this stuff. It's, like, pounding right now. I don't want to leave. Unless you're up to it, we can watch regular show maybe later on. But just one episode. We can watch more tomorrow. We can just get the Unicorns Have Got to Go, like, over with. Because, like, we're not, like, at the halfway mark. Somebody on Discord said that they're almost done watching regular show. They're already at season 8. Well, I still got a whole bunch of... We'll have a whole mafia of episodes still waiting to be watched. Regular Life's still on hiatus. Still brainstorming on what to do for the regular show, the movie alternative ending. Like, everything is going to play out. It's just going to be like a scene that I wanted in regular show. So I wouldn't say, like, alternative ending or anything like that. But it does feel like it. Daniel, can you turn that down, please? Not to mention, Dad says that there's pizza. I think Frost and her alts are watching my stream right now. Help! think I have enough. Cake got powerful, actually. Cake is now level 33. Do you save my videos too? Just curious if you save my videos. Somebody's tired. Are you tired, Daniel?
McDonald's?
No! No! Why are you asking me for McDonald's? Are you serious? You had nuggets and fries yesterday. Daddy made that. Why do you need McDonald's of all things? Not right now, dude. I'm not feeling...
Wait, no.
No! Just no. You're not always gonna get McDonald's, Daniel. He wants McDonald's. Would you stop? Just stop. Ah! Oh my God. Jeremy turned blue. Oh my gosh. Jeremy turned into a seal. I just tried to color in the pool water and then he turned into that. He turned blue. Like one of the blue birds in Angry Birds. Oh, wait a minute. That's why he turned all a zeal. Since he's like now in a literal kiddie pool, I need to make the ground gray because it's like granite. Put the Regular Life logo in there. There we go. Now it really does look like he's at a friggin' swimming pool. I can only fit Chad and Jeremy. I can't fit the other characters. So, yeah, they're at a swimming pool. You gotta go to, like, a swimming pool if you're not feeling the best. Why are you rubbing your eyes for, Daniel? You're tired, aren't you? Great, now I'm tired. Wait a minute. I remember this. I could use that actually or redraw it. Mordecai hugging Rigby? Wait, that is what I did, right? I wanted this to happen in Regular Show the movie. Yeah, but they're not wearing... He's not wearing that, like, yellow jacket thingy or whatnot, like how he was in the movie. I know I did something like that, but I don't know. I don't know whether I want him to hug Rigby wearing it or not wearing it. You got any ideas? I don't know, wearing that yellow jacket thing. Why'd you want to do hugs? Well, because, dude, it would have been much more powerful if that hug was in there. That's why I asked, that person on Tumblr to, like, draw that out for me, because this is the hug I wanted. Well, not the same pose, but this is something I wish could have happened, but mine would be different. Mine is different. He's gonna hug Rigby while sitting down in the ship with a seatbelt on. Cute. I gotta do something. I need to show you guys that that I'm not always gonna do stuff revolving regular life and Jeremy. Following this one-time exception. I made the inflatable swimming pool into literally a kiddie pool. But I can't stay on this much longer. Heck, I don't think I can do it even while I'm live streaming. So at 4 o'clock, I'm going to end the stream and then take a nap. And then when I wake up, then I'm going to go work on it. I can tell you right now that I'm going to get this done before spring break is over. I just need concentration and music. I can't talk and type at the same time. I did with regular life, but this is regular show, and this is going to be a lot more tricky. I'm just nervous. I didn't do a Mordecai and Rigby fanfiction before. This is my first time literally working with these two characters. Sure, I worked with Mordecai in a short, but not with the two of them. I just hope that it comes out good. And if it's good, I might consider it for fanfiction.net. That's the problem. There's so much Morbi stuff that's incredibly hard to find the really good stuff that's like heartwarming bromance stuff. Like, they're like brothers, you know. But yet they don't want to hug, unlike SpongeBob and Patrick and what I did with them, Chad and Jeremy. But I'm going to make that hug happen. I'm going to make a heartwarming moment. It may seem sad at first, but I have to make it understandable and follow the formula that I normally use. It's going to have a whole Menchie flair to it. Like, it starts off, like, kind of sad and a little bit depressing, but then becomes, like, lighthearted and happy. Watch. Okay, hold on. Where's my headphones at? Okay. Oh my god, I don't feel good. I don't know why the quality is bad. How bad is my headache? One side of my eye hurts. Frost alts. Why is it unlisted? Comments are turned off. Dude, it's not poor quality. It's just screen capture. I guarantee you Frost Pro Zone is going to see this Mordecai and she's going to use it. Like she does with all my other stuff. Oh, my back. It's because her live is bad. I'm gonna go save this so I can get back to it later. The one where they're beating the heat. Hey, Introdem Wolf, welcome to the stream. That's proof Albert Ares is her alt. What am I gonna call the episode? Like beat the heat or something? Whatever emails is Aredza Albert. That's proof Albert Ares was her alt. Mm-hmm. Did you get insert name yet? Hey, Introdem Wolf, everything's cool now. Sir Lidwick, we're friends. Everything's good now. Dot. Hey, Introdem Wolf, it's fine now. Nothing's wrong. What do you mean? We're friends. Aren't we friends? My headache is getting worse. Introdem Wolf just got here and my head is pounding. So that was Sir Lidwick. Okay, I understand now. It's fine, dude. We're good. Wait, what was the Magna monster? Oh, this just got dark. What, that? How is it dark? It's just a mosquito. Yeah, I don't need that monster. We don't need that. We do not need that. Ah! I just said I don't need that, and look what's in my recommended. The mosquito. Headache. Yeah, apparently I'm not feeling the best. I wanted to live stream just so I have something out. I hope you're okay. I hope so too. I don't know what it is. I mean, my stomach's been hurting. My brother BG was like yelling and complaining earlier. Like, I don't even think I'll be able to do the... That wasn't me. I know now you're friends. And one side of Corona is headaches. Dude, San Maria California, Santa Barbara County does not have the Corona. It's just... BG could... Hey, careful, Daniel, don't hit my computer. BG can just get on your nerves so much, it even gives mom headaches and daddy. This was even like this before I started live streaming. I was hesitant, I wanted to rest, but then when you said when stream, I'm like, might as well get it over with before I take a nap so I don't leave you disappointed. I just hope I feel better so I can do this thing I've been wanting to do, that alternative ending to regular show the movie. Well, alternative scene, something I wanted to happen. I was talking about when Sir Liquid said, "What do you mean we're friends?" when I said that just got dark. Oh, you didn't think the mosquito was dark? Dude, mosquitoes are dark. They should be taken off the planet. Nobody wants them. They carry that dangerous Zika virus. Do I have it? No, I don't have it. So you're telling me mosquitoes are not dark because I hatched a mosquito? Squid! It's not even Squidward. Don't I already have this monster? I don't have any more. They can't go any higher than level 40. They only stay at level 40. Jiren. He looks just like the Griffin from regular life. I knew immediately I needed to call him Jiren. He was going to be called Gazelle, but I was like, nah, I could do so much better. So I went with like Jiren, spelled differently, but pronounced like you get my point. It's pronounced with a G instead of a J. Kind of like how Jigar is spelled with a J, with a G. Just remember, at 4 o'clock, I need to go end the stream. I need to go take ibuprofen, take a nap, and I'll feel refreshed. I don't have the corona. And good news for me is that there's no positive cases of the corona in the Onondaga country, aka where I live at. Okay, that's good news. But I don't have corona. It's just people here are taking precautionary action because people come from different places where they probably got the corona and then take it here. That's why I'm so afraid of the Strawberry Festival happening, because people from Gale knows where are probably going to come, visit and like be a part of this thing. And I've been to a strawberry festival in a long time. The fair is different. I've been to the fair a lot of times, but Strawberry Festival was a really special time when I was little. It's where I got that Crash Bandicoot plush at a very young age. Sure, I got a plush that looks vaguely similar to the one I got at the Strawberry Festival, but I just want to go back there and relive my childhood. But it's just too hard to because of all that's been going on. I don't want to cut the stream short, but if I continue to, I'm afraid that my head's gonna hurt so much I won't be able to talk or live. I might even throw up if I continue. So I have to end it like at 4, and then take ibuprofen with my 7-Up, because you gotta drink 7-Up when you're not feeling the best, and take a nap. I'll let you know if I can live stream. If not, then I'll be working on the regular show, the movie scene that I wanted in there. I don't know if it's going to be alternative ending or just a scene that I really wanted to happen. I know you don't. Now, at least I was worried due headaches being one of the symptoms, and they might close the Strawberry Festival just to be safe. Yeah, Mom was thinking about that too. Like, I really, really don't want it to be canceled, but for everyone's sake, it's the right thing to do. A lot of stuff is being canceled, like E3 and WonderCon, as well as the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards 2020. And animation studios like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network are like, they have to work at home on the animation. Do they have to do it by themselves or with a group of people? Because I don't think one person can do this all by themselves. They need help. I'm pretty sure Disney Animation as well. I have that window open too. Why isn't it working? Maybe just battling some dragons might help. I was supposed to perform a weak attack. I just need to perform an attack. That's weak, that's all. Oh no, it's not working. E3 and EVO might be canceled too, which sucks because EVO is normally where fighting games and fighting game announcements happen. Are we gonna get another Tekken game? I'm just curious, you know? Because Tekken is my favorite fighting game franchise. It's also Leopold the Braid's favorite as well. He loves Tekken. Kind of like I do, but his favorite character is Jin as opposed to mine, that is Hwoarang. I mean, I like Jin too. He's my favorite protagonist, but he's no Hwoarang. No Korean dude. He's Japanese. I'm fine with Jin. He's my favorite protagonist, but Hwoarang's my favorite fighter. It used to be Forest Law, but that was like a long time ago. I still play as Law, but just not as much. Just a versus against Daddy, but that's just about it. I can have Hwoarang alive for many fights without getting knocked out. But because of my brother BG, he makes it difficult for me. And Tekken's primarily used as like a stress reliever so I don't get mad about stuff. Like, I went all Pink Steven on him because he accused me of stealing from Walmart, which I didn't. I don't think so. Namco is still supporting Tekken 7. Okay, I'm just making sure. Just want to know, because I really do love Tekken. I may not have any of the new games, but even if I don't have the new games, I still like Tekken regardless of a franchise. I even like Tekken Blood Vengeance, that movie. It may have been cheesy and weird, but I still liked it. I wish Harang was in there, but Li Xiaolin was fine, I guess. Having Ling Xiaoyu be the main character and having that her pet panda along with that robot Elisa Bosconovich. Jin was in the movie too, so yay! Defeat 3 dragons with 1 blow 3 times. Defeat 9 dragons with a normal attack. These brawls are just basically like extra stuff to do. Like once you run out of dragons, it's finished, but you reset. Kazuya used to be the protagonist. Oh yeah, Mechi, would you ever get Tekken 5 for PS2? They have the arcade version of Tekken 3 in there. Why would I want to get Tekken 5 to play Tekken 3 when I already have Tekken 3? I mean, I think it'd be different if they have like the Tekken Tag Tournament and they have all 3 of the games, because I remember playing Tekken 2, but I don't have Tekken 2. I heard that's the hardest. I know Kazuya Mishima used to be the protagonist for Tekken in the first 2 games, but Jin took his place. Ling Xiaoyu is my favorite. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of favorites too, but I guess if I want to be fair, Jin and Harang are tied for being my favorite Tekken characters. Jin for my favorite protagonist. Well, I'm kind of scared of Kazuya though. I can understand that what he went through, but still, just his devil form when he transformed in Tekken 4. Like, I had to literally play in story mode, and when I unlocked like the ending, I wasn't too happy. It made me feel scared and frightened because I think I just doomed the world. At least I didn't play as Heihachi, but still, he turned into the freaking devil. I like Jin's ending better. I know it's weird coming out of me saying because I like Harang. Harang's ending is, well, it's a funny ending, just like martial laws. It's like the comedic stuff, but when it comes to endings, like for real, Jin is the clear winner. He had the best ending. He's got the devil gene too, but at least he still has a little bit of light in him. I think from his mother, I guess, Jun Kazama. Is it June or Jun? Because they say it, like it's pronounced like June, but it sounds like Jun. I don't know what it is, but it's just... Okay, it's debatable, okay? I don't know if I'm gonna get Tekken 5. But if I do, then I'll just see. I played it in arcades at Boomers, but it just makes me want to play Tekken 4. Well, the difference between the two Tekken 3 is the backgrounds are full 3D polygons, while in the PS1, the backgrounds are JPEG pictures placed in the background due to graphical limitations. Well, it was their first game, and I don't know if it still looks good regardless. It must have made like a lot of money in sales, but the backgrounds, they're just... I don't really like the backgrounds in Tekken 2 or Tekken 1. Tekken 3's got... The backgrounds move along with the character. I mean, have you seen Ling Xiaoyu's stage where basically it's like this merry-go-round in the background and then you see like stuff from the Namco Museum like the Tower of Druga, Galaxian. Is that the Namco Museum? I don't know if it's like a carousel or Namco Museum because of like the setting that's in. June is pronounced like June. What? I'm sorry, it's just... Oh my god, my headache is getting worse. I have to literally massage my temples because of how bad it feels right now. You could hear the popping. Massaging the temples kind of soothes it, but it really doesn't. I don't know if I should take Tylenol or ibuprofen, because Tylenol's for headaches and ibuprofen is for like for pains. Maybe it's for stomachs too. The ibuprofen was a fever reliever when I had the strep throat. But even swallowing the pill hurts my throat. Also, Jin has been evilish since Tekken 6, lol. Yeah, that's true. It went all dark and edgy with him. But didn't he have like redemption? He can't help it. He's got the devil gene. I watched his ending, I think Tekken 5 or was it Tekken 6? Like he was like in the Mishima Sabitsu and he was like sitting in a chair, like lounging about, like he owns the place or something. I don't know. I think it's hilarious. I mean, he's just chilling there. Or is it pronounced Mishima Zibatsu? I think that's how it's pronounced. Yeah, that's how it's pronounced. Something like that. Jin calls World 1-3 to happen in Tekken 6 after taking over the Mishima Zabatsu in Tekken 5. Now he's being hunted down in Tekken 7, but he plans to redeem himself. Oh, he plans to. What happened to Jin? I thought he was a good guy. Well, he's certainly no Kazuya. My dragon's gonna die. Oh no. Sworn to the sword. Yep, it died. What? No, I'm not getting McDonald's. Can you not see that your ate has a friggin' headache right now and she's slashing regardless of having it? Daddy doesn't want to go out anymore. He already went shopping. Let him rest. By the way, Tekken 4 is a good game, and it's pronounced Zaibatsu. But there's a T in it! Is it a silent T? I need to know how to pronounce stuff correctly. The way I say it sounds weird. I don't know if it's good or bad, but just some things are just hard to pronounce. It costs more and more the more stepping stones I use. Yeah, I knew it. Well, at least I'm glad you told me that. I feel like Jin regardless. And if he's people's favorite character in Tekken for a reason, then if you watch Mojo, they even say that number 1 is Jin Kazama. It's so weird. He starts off as this character, like this character in Tekken 3, and he later on becomes the protagonist. And then Kazuya is just, well, he's there, but he still serves a purpose for the story. He was good, just that after what happened in Tekken 5, he wanted to get rid of his devil gene so badly. He was willing to wage war to bring out Azazel, who potentially but wasn't the way to get rid of it. Azazel. That name sounds familiar. Is it a dragon? Is Azazel a dragon? Yes, the T is silent in a different language. Even English has silent letters sometimes. Yeah, like salmon has the silent L. Why can't they just say salmon without having the L? It sounds like salmon. Salmon. Like, it's weird that the English vocabulary has like a silent L when there's no need to have an L in there. It's silent. Why not just have it at all? You wonder. You wonder like what the heck? Daniel, what are you doing? Somebody got the water lily dragon. Legendary dragons you can get from breeding other dragons, or you can get them like for like login purposes. When you log in for a specific amount of days, you can get the dragon. Even if you lose progress, you can still get it. I like Minion Rush. The calendar, if you like miss anything during an event, you're not gonna get it. You have to come back the next day and try to get it. It's kind of like the login bonuses of Pokemon Masters. At least they give it to you even if you miss a day. The check and streak in Cookie Jam as well. Like they have those streaks, and if you're unable to catch up, tough luck, you gotta start all over again. Kazuya is the protagonist of Tekken 1 and 7. Heihachi was the protagonist of Tekken 2. And Jin is the current one from 3 and onward, except 7 so far. Oh wait, Heihachi was the protagonist to 2? Well, yeah, he's on the front cover of the game, but I thought Kazuya was... Is Kazuya good or bad? I know he went through some tough times. I really need to know, because I don't really understand the game that much like most people. I like it, but I don't understand it. To make things even weirder, I could follow the Mortal Kombat storyline more than the Tekken one. I mean, I could see what's going on, but it's just the thing, characters who die get resurrected. That's what they're doing in Mortal Kombat. Jin will more than likely be the protagonist again in Tekken 8, given that Heihachi is dead. Kazuya finally got revenge, and now it's just the two of them. Oh, so it's the father and the son. Oh my. Well, Heihachi was a bad guy, right? How did man get the hell in there? Oh, it's that shield. There we go. I don't like that. Every time I feed my dragons, it takes like a lot of food away from me. See, look at that. Look at how much food disappears just from feeding dragons. It doesn't have to necessarily be like that, and it's almost 4 o'clock. It's almost time for my nap, and I have to take the ibuprofen too. I don't want to leave, but if I continue, my headache is going to get way worse. Hold on. I need to look this up before I do anything else. The relationship with Kazuha and Jin. Kazuha, Mishima, relationship with Jin. That name though, Jin. I love the name Jin so much. It starts with, hey, and let me ask Daniel something. Daniel, who's the character Jin from? What game? Daniel, who's Jin from?
Jin.
What's Jin from, Daniel?
Giant CD.
Yeah, who is Jin from?
Televisions.
Daniel, Jin!
Jim.
Jin Kazama.
Jin Kazana.
What's he from?
Jin Kazana. Chunkin' Tree.
Yes! Yes, he is! Well, technically, Lars is the protagonist of Tekken 6. Lars? Then what's Kazuha doing in the front if Lars is... who is Lars? Who's Lars? Is he a guy that wears, like, sunglasses or something? Look, I know, like, only a little bit from Tekken, like, in clips and stuff. Their relationship is that Kazuha is the father and Jin is the son. But do they get along? Does he hate Jin? I already know that Jin is the son of Kazuha. I just need to know, do they get along? Do they get along like father, like son? Or is it like how Professor Venomous, KO's real father, treats him? Because sometimes fathers do not treat the sons well. Judging from what I saw in Tekken 4, I don't think he... Daniel, can you stop humming, please? It's annoying. I don't know. Maybe something in here might give me a clue. Like character relationships. Does he not treat him well with respect or something? Not every main character is on the front cover of games. Well, I didn't know that, okay? It was just the roll of the dice. That's like having Crash Bandicoot on the front cover of a Crash Bandicoot game, yet it doesn't have Crash as the main character. Maybe it's Spyro. They hate each other. Okay, that's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. Daniel, you're on my headphones. That's all I need to know, okay? Maybe that could change in Tekken 8. Like they finally understand. Jin always hated him since he was a kid, and Kazuha never cared about Jin to begin with. That's mean! How dare he do something like that? Just because, like, Heihachi, like, treated him like that doesn't mean he has to do that to Jin. He should have treated his son with love and respect. Something Heihachi couldn't do. Yeah, Heihachi in Tekken 3 trained Jin and he looked up to him like a father figure, even though he was a grandparent. Oh God, this is so confusing. It was said in Namco X Capcom that Kazuha threw him and his mother out. He did? That's terrible. That's so mean of him. How could he do such a thing? How could he do that? You know, I'm starting to wonder who's the real bad guy in the Tekken series. Jin actually banished Kuma into the wilderness? The bear! Really? He let a bear go. He let a bear go. Character relationships. Does he have any? Oh yeah, there's Harong. There's Harong. Why is he on other? By the way, Lars Alexanderson is the illegitimate son of Kazuha, so he doesn't have the devil gene since Kazuha's mom, Kazumi, gave it to him. Lars rebelled against Jin in 6. Sir Lickwick is back. Okay, so let me make it 4:30. I'll have to leave to take a nap. We were talking about Tekken, dude. Tekken is allowed on the channel, as it is a game that I play. At least I'm learning more and more about it. Etrodem Wolf, like, he plays the game. I stumbled across him in a live stream, like, he was playing Tekken. I'm like, I like Tekken, I want to go see this. So I watched his videos, and then we became friends immediately. Online friends. At least I'm sorry. I just realized that there's a Korean place called... There's a Korean noodles called, like, Ramen Jin. Like, it's got Jin in the name. If you don't know, in regular life, I do reference Tekken in the series. Like, there's a game called Iron Fist that literally translates into Tekken. And then they had to use an alternative name for Jeremy, so they went with Jin because it started with J. And I don't know, it's debatable whether or not if Claire and Jeremy have a son, they're going to name him Jin. That could be a spoiler. But that's not going to be like until 2022 or until I stop regular life. Regular life is not tended to run as long as regular show unless I have more ideas. I got school, college, and I have all these other projects, and I won't be able to do it as much, as well as live stream, as the years go on. I'm still going to do it, but just not every single thing is going to resolve around... Actually, we became friends when I was streaming Crash. Wait, was it Crash or Tekken? I can't remember. Sorry, dude. At least I came across a game that I actually like. I love Crash Bandicoot. That's why I play his original games. If we're unable to go to the Strawberry Festival, Daddy's just going to just buy the Crash Bash game, or I'm going to buy the Crash Bash game at World 1 Games at the mall. I like Crash Bash. I mean, the fair is a great place to, like, make up for my birthday, but I guess getting a game that's Crash Bandicoot could also make it up to me also. So with that, Lars is the uncle of Jin. Okay. When was the last time I played Tekken? I don't know when was the last time I played it. Yes, it's hard to explain. Most of my friends on YouTube kind of get bored from watching the Tekken game, whether it's Tekken Bowling or Tekken Regardless, like the fighting, or maybe even Crash Team Racing, just watching characters race. I play like the OGs. I don't play like PlayStation 4. It was Crash. I still have the archive on my channel. Okay, I'm sorry, dude, okay? Like, it's like a combination of two of my favorite things. I'm not a huge fan of Spyro the Dragon, but I stomach him just fine. He's fine, but he's no Crash Bandicoot. As we all know, Crash Bandicoot came out, like, way before Spyro did, and Spyro came out once Crash Bandicoot completed his trilogy with Crash Bandicoot Warped. And Spyro got his second game while Crash got his final game with Naughty Dog, Crash Team Racing. Well, though I do detest the tank levels in Crash Bash, I do want to get back to playing the game, as it is fun. I just kind of get sick of playing Tekken. Like, I like the game, but just playing it so much kind of gets a little bit degrading, along with Crash Team Racing. You have to literally have to keep your thumbs on the X button, as it's your way of driving, as opposed to just, like, pressing up and down other buttons in Crash Bash. I already completed Adventure. I'm not going to get the extra levels. I will play, like, the ring one, like, we, like, have to pop the balloons, because that one is actually a fun level, but other than that, I don't want to play any other levels in the Adventure mode unless I feel like it. No dot dash, no, nothing like that. My brother BG helped me with that. Surprised, huh? Brian actually helped me beat a level that I was struggling on. He beat the game first before I did, which is fine, but now he doesn't want to play Crash Bandicoot. Hell, he doesn't want to play any games anymore. He's too preoccupied with his Clash of Clans and money. That's all he does. All he does is play Clash of Clans and just, he just loves money so much. Well, me, it's the complete opposite. I play games, I watch regular show, I read books, write fan fiction about Jeremy, and stream. That's all I do. Spyro is awesome. I actually played Spyro before Crash, but still wound up liking Crash more. Look, I said Spyro is fine. I just can't seem to, get into it, unlike Crash Bandicoot. I just like the whole follow the path thing a little bit more than just, open world. I mean, my opinion changed when I played Crash to Insanity, but I was more of a Crash fan more than a Spyro fan. That's why you don't see anything Spyro except that one plush I got for the new game. I didn't get the new Crash plush. He just didn't look right. I just liked his original plush design better. He looks great in the games. He just doesn't look good in plush form. I don't even know if he's still in stores anymore. If he's still, I will buy it and compare it to the old Crash plush. The one by Play-by-Play Toys and Novelties, which is the company that... It's a Carnival Prize Crash nonetheless. It's one of those Carnival prizes that you get in booths. That Crash came from a Carnival, the Strawberry Festival, way back in 2001. They still do Strawberry Festivals, but like I said, with this thing going on, I don't think I'll be able to do it. I mean, there are exceptions. I mean, there are other games that I like besides Crash Bandicoot, like 3 Extreme and Ridge Racer, and that X Games with the friggin' Sony stereo. Like, you're getting a tour of the place, and then when you click on something, it shows some black box that says Sony on it, and then it switches to the next room. Twin Insanity is too hard. I haven't played it in a long time. I don't know if I even completed Twin Insanity. It is hard. It was a rushed project. I mean, I completed Crash the Wrath of Cortex. I actually like Crash the Wrath of Cortex, believe it or not. I don't think it's as good as the original Crash games, but it captured the magic of the original Crash games. Secret warp rooms, 5 warp rooms each with crystals, gems, and relics. It's like reliving the past, but on a new engine. Immediately, people say that the one game that was really the worst was Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. There's been countless amount of interviews by other people, as they get interviews from people that actually worked on the game. Enter the Dragonfly was a nightmare for people at Equinox and Check Sticks. Primarily because of Universal, that's what they say. They're saying because of poor treatment, they just want to get that thing over and done with. It was just a basic nightmare, and there was a lot of cut content. They would have made more Spyros with the content that they cut. And since they were making a new Spyro game at the time, I will say something you may seem to like Sony and Namco games. May I suggest Pac-Man World 1? Okay, I did play Pac-Man World, but I didn't finish it. It's hard. Now, what was I saying again? I don't know if you know who Ember is, if you play Spyro A Hero's Tale. According to an interview, it was said she was going to be a turret, for Spyro to help with puzzles and stuff, but they had, the only way they could include her in there is if they give her, a reason to be part of the story. But since that wasn't the case, they could have put her in because Sparks was like that thing that was already a turret for Spyro. Why did they need Ember? So she was just like basically a love interest thing, kind of like Amy is to Sonic. She's a pink dragon and has the crush on Spyro. I didn't see Ember again after that. I don't know what happened to Ember. They switched the girl out from Ember to Cinder. Cinder's fine, but I wish Ember made a return. I don't know, maybe the new Spyro games might have her or something. Or bring back Cinder. She's in Skylanders, but that's just about it. Put Ember in Skylanders. Like, put other Spyro characters in there. All you got right now is Spyro and Cinder. My cousin Lily had Pac-Man World, and I could never get past the space level. The space level is so hard. I just couldn't do it. I haven't played any Spyro games after the third one. To me, the worst is Skylanders. To me, Skylanders ruined Spyro. Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't like it as Spyro became like some sort of goblin-looking dragon. He didn't look like the one from Legend of Spyro and Spyro the Dragon, considering that those designs weren't really that different from each other. I mean, he still stayed a purple dragon, small and stuff, but they keep retelling his story like The Legend of Spyro, A New Beginning, and then there was like the Eternal Light or Eternal Night, something like that. Like, there's like so many of these games. Like, it just kind of made the series a little confusing to understand, like the timeline and everything. But Crash Bandicoot stayed the same, regardless of his design. He was still orange with green eyes, he still had fur, and he still like has his body slams, smashing things with a spin attack. It's just, he's a mutant, you know, from the Evolvo Ray. And as time went on, he started to mutate and become like, well, kind of mutant-like. As you could see in Crash of the Titans, he was becoming more feral, like a mutant. Still regaining his Bandicoot appearance, but he really started looking more like a fox. I used to not like the new Crash design before, but he kind of like, I was like, he's cute. I liked his design, it's cute. Even with Mind of a Mutant, his design was great. But because of the design change, people, like, attacked Crash Bandicoot. Like, they didn't like his games, even though it got really good reviews and stuff like that. Like, I can understand, maybe people don't like this kind of humor, but I like it just fine. Me and Dangle were actually watching gameplay of Crash of the Titans, and I don't get why people are complaining. It's open world. It's different. Crash can't do the same thing over and over. Games need to innovate. They need to find new ways for players to play the games. Although I am going to miss the follow the path. At least they still have a little bit of stuff in there. They still got Wampas. Something they kept in the original games of Crash Bandicoot. The fruit that he likes, which is a reference to apples and peaches. Oh wait, no. I can't say peach. If I say peach, I'm going to think about that impeachment. I actually like Spyro's redesign. I just hated that it had nothing to do with Spyro at all. Yeah, but what about the Legend of Spyro series? Because I see people, like, complaining about that. Do you know about the Sony X games for the PlayStation? I don't know if you ever played that. It is just so hilarious. Like, I don't remember. I think it's called Sony College X games or something like that. This is the game that my dad used to play. ESPN Extreme Games. Oh, that's what it's called. I thought it was Sony something. ESPN? Oh, so that's what it's called. ESPN Extreme Games. Playthrough or gameplay. Dangle, stop making that sound. It's annoying. Please. Oh, it is! It is! I found it! I found it! Okay. I'm gonna go see if I can find, like, I'm gonna go see if I can find the Sony TV. Why? Could somebody answer a question? Why is there a Sony box in the station. ESPN, a production of Sony Interactive Studios. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why it says Sony. Okay. That actually makes sense.
Here, Chloe. Here, Chloe.
Oh my god! Sony TV! I told you! I told you, didn't I? Sony TVs! Granted that it came from Sony Interactive Studios, I think there's a reason why they showed the Sony TV. I thought it was Sony Stereo, but no, it's literally Sony TVs. You do that when you go to the next room, like when you're playing the game. Like, you have to get to the next room. They have, I mean, the microphone, the ESPN microphone is funny, but it's just doesn't have the humorous touch like the Sony TVs. And this is probably not good because I always wanted to have a Sony TV, but I never did. It was just the Mitsubishi TV and the one we have in the living room is not Sony. We had like Sony Stereo, we had a Sony DVD player and stuff like that, and the Sony speaker stuff on the walls. You know, you can hear music from all sides. But we didn't get a Sony TV, so I was pretty pissed off about it. We had like a lot of stuff Sony, yet we didn't get a TV. We couldn't afford a TV. We got the Mitsubishi TV back when Circuit City was still open. So we're like basically with the nostalgias right now. I only played one ESPN X Games game. It was ESPN X Games Skateboarding. Oh, so you haven't played Extreme. But do you find it hilarious with the Sony TVs? It may be my way of seeing it, but it's just, I have weird things, like, in terms of, for laughter and humor purposes. Seeing, like, two Sony TVs and stuff, it just makes me laugh. Like, it's random, it's completely random. And it just makes me sad because we don't have a Sony TV. I think we have a Vizio TV. We don't have a Sony. I don't know, maybe if I save up a little bit more money and if I actually find like a good Sony TV and plug in the Xfinity and watch stuff in my room, then I guess that will work. What's going on? I don't get the humor behind them, LOL. Dude, it is literally two Sony TVs. How... Like I said, I don't know if people are gonna understand. It's just completely random. It is so random having just two Sony TVs. That's what's funny about it. The Sony TVs. I changed my profile pic. Oh, you did? I don't know. I'm live streaming right now. Why?
I'll just tell him right in front of them.
What are you talking about, dude? I'm live streaming right now.
Go over there, B.
Could you hold on a second? I need to go do something.